Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Great Britain. At the moment we're going for the Sun Rises as well as Master of India achievement. So that is what I've been thinking about, and between videos I think I have a bit of a slightly different approach than what I thought at the end of the last video. So in the last video I said we're going to go ahead and fight in India, which will still be true. However, I did happen to notice that these guys down here, well, they have a fair few cores. In fact, they have very many cores. So what we're planning on doing is we're going to take these guys, we're going to release them as a vassal, and then use all their cores to eat up all of Deccan. So I think that should be rather good, or at least the vast majority, save us a little bit of overextension and all of those problems alongside. And then we're going to go ahead and fight Bengal. We'll break Malwar away from some of their people and basically start consuming as quickly as humanly possible. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and declare ourselves a brand new war. So it doesn't matter about all of these cores, we're just going to go ahead and go for a good old imperialism, make sure things are as cheap as possible. Now, apparently we are a little bit short on diplomats, but that's okay. We will happily let that tick over. Let's see, what have we got? Rebels, not probably ours, so that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and confirm that imperialism war. No one to fight, and I'm fairly certain there is only a single fort here, so this should be very, very quick and easy. So, looks like a royal marriage from Hungary. We'll go ahead and accept that while we can. Let's send our troops. How many men have we got? 70 transports. Right, well, apparently they've mercenaried up 75,000. Okay, so let's go, let's see, jungle. Oh, this is jungle. Well, unfortunately, it does not appear that we have military access, but if we do, we're going to go ahead and march these guys down there. Hopefully we can march across there, and then with this group of men, I think we're going to go ahead and throw a leader on there. Let's take our general who is over in Japan at the moment. We're going to go ahead and teleport him across the ocean, and we'll throw him over here. That should be fine. Let's go ahead and get you. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you to drop over jungle, grasslands. I guess we don't have much of a choice. We'll just drop them here. It looks like, that is a lot of ships being involved. That doesn't seem right. Alright, so we've got you guys here. Let's go ahead and you're hunting enemy fleets. Let's take the transports. Actually, you're locked on in. You know what? We'll give it a day. We'll grab the transports. We'll send them up over there. We'll at least be able to go 76,000 troops at a time. And yeah, you know what? When they make a port, then we'll go ahead and move from there. So yeah, let's grab you. Let's send you up over there. Looks like allow all these up Palau or wherever. I have no idea where all those extra navies are from, which does not seem like a good idea. Let's go ahead and how do we do this? I've forgotten my controls. All right, we need to be first of all in the right province. That would be that would be helpful. I will attach you to the transport, and then with you, my friends, we're going to drop you off over here. Yeah, so we have 76,000 men. We'll drop you over here, I suppose. Which way's quicker? Honestly, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. We're going to do this manually. That should be fine. We do have a couple of our armies back in Europe on rebel suppression, so that should be fine. But if we drop off here, let's just see. Can I get this right? Let's transport and drop you there. There we go. Okay. That should be all that we need. We can take their capital, and that should be a very, very quick annexation, especially if we gain military access. But I do not think they think it is in our best interests. In their best interests. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and drop our troops over there. They are on equal tech to us, militarily speaking, which is, well, we don't have much of a choice in that matter. We'll go ahead and... Oh, wait a second. I have no idea what they decided to do. You know what? Let's recant that, and I believe it was it. Control... click? Yes. That will automatically tell them to use the boats. Yeah, that's what we needed to do. Yep, that is all well and good. Yep, you're heading to the... Yep, right spot. That's fantastic. 76,000 men. Let's march you across one more province. Do a little bit of sieging while we can. We'll wait until we have the full 100,000 complement before we go ahead and chase down their army. No point in any unnecessary losses. I don't want us to accidentally lose. That would be a little bit of a pickle. Alright, so we'll march you across there. Hurry up and there we go. And let's march you across over here. That should be fine. You, my friends, let's go and I'll just sit in the straight and we'll see what we can do there. Alright, so we do outnumber them 2-1, which is very, very nice. That is a stack wipe. This should be a very easy fort to take. Let's see. Let's take all of the cannons, which feels a little excessive, but should work nonetheless. And then we'll go 1 and 2 and 3. Alright, fantastic. So that should be the majority of their land over and done with. We also do need to bring our navy to their port, just to make sure that we are getting as many stacking modifiers as possible. And we will... Oh, we already took that, so that should be a naval battle as well. Excellent. Let's bring everybody over. And I feel like this should be a fairly easy... fairly easy victory. We should be able to go ahead and see. What do we want for peace? Well... yeah, we need to take the Maldives just so we have a full annexation that will allow us to release them. That'd be good. We don't need to revoke any cause. This is all fine. In fact, current owner is Great Britain. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and tell them to revoke cause on our land because we're about to go ahead and expand them. So, yeah, if we're going to release them... Actually, you know what? Where are the funny border gore ones? There we go. Okay, so we'll give them those 3 as well. Give them a little bit better of naval ability. Who knows, maybe they'll help out with that. And yeah, we'll get them to revoke these 2 just so they're not messing with our clean borders. And then, of course, I guess we go ahead and take all of their money and say that'll do. Alright, so let's set that demand. That should be fine. And then instead of having to deal with the overextension, we can go ahead and scroll down to the very, very bottom and... no, maybe not. But we'll scroll somewhere to find... there we go. Go ahead and release them. They'll be of Hindu faith and Kannada culture. Honestly, it doesn't really bother me. We can happily do that. We have the relationship space, and we can easily tell them to become Anglican. Hey, ooh. That does upset them just a little bit, which is a bit of a pity, but that should go away fairly quickly. Yeah, could have handled that better, but oh well. Alright, so let's bring all of you together. We do see that there are some rebels, so we will go ahead and Well, they say they're separatists, but they're separatists for who they already are, so I don't know if they can even occupy anything. That is a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? Alright, let's see. Yeah, our navy's causing us a little bit of a hassle. Let's pull into port. Go ahead and I guess we'll send half. Yeah, we'll go ahead and oh, never mind. We're just going to go ahead and wait a day or two for them to make it into port. That'll be fine. Going to go ahead and attach transport. Got to move you over there because that is what we do. Alright, and then you guys can be ever so kind as to shift consolidate and crush. You guys can move over there, that'll be fine. Alright, so that is all of their rebels dealt with. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and ignore the tariffs. That is not beneficial. We can take tech. Anything in particular? Max promoter cultures, navy morale. We are a couple of years ahead of time, but I don't see us using our diplomatic power for too much. Sure, let's just go ahead and we'll grab... You know what? We really shouldn't. We'll save it. We'll go ahead and save it. And let's just double check. How is our overextension? Almost to be non-existent. Okay, so that'll be fine. I don't think we're going to have any unrest if... Yeah, only 1.5 unrest. That's not too bad. So let's see what's going on there. Religious unity. Yeah, we'll go ahead and help them out. We'll make sure that we are converting. It looks like we have a lot of Japan to convert still. But that should be fine. And yeah, we will take... Oh, I did not mean to click that, but it looks like our army is doing its thing at taking out the rebels. That is the main thing. So let's take those 100,000. Let's make sure that they are brought up there. 23rd Fleet to automatically take those two. I think that is fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I don't think anyone else should be doing anything silly, so that should be safe. All right, so that was nice and efficient. The last have dropped off over there. That is good. That now means we can go to war with Bengal. So we could go ahead and attack Japan, but that would require truce breaking, and I don't think that's necessary. That wouldn't really be that important. We do have a couple of claims which will help us out, and in fact, we should continue to make sure that we have as many as possible. That'll make things a little bit cheaper. So let's see, what do we need? 36? Okay, so we'll hold out for that. We do need we're about to attack Bengal, so let's see, who have we got spy network on? Spy network on Delhi. We don't need the Commonwealth. We'll abandon them. Yeah, so we've got Deccan, we have Mamluks, the Ottomans, Persia, Bengal. Okay, so we have Bengal, Deccan, Delhi. We're also going to need Malwa, so let's go ahead and start building a spy network there. Make sure that our sieges are as efficient as possible. Royal marriage with Romania, I think that they are one of ours. Yes, they are. Let's go ahead and accept. Yeah, and I think that should be good. So, with everybody returned to where they need to be, I think the plan is... Who do we attack? This will be Delhi and Persia. That would be some land, but we're not going to have a land border with them just yet, so maybe not. Let's go ahead and attack... Yeah, let's go ahead and attack Bengal. That is definitely what we want. We'll try and take all of the land from them and not have to deal with them anymore. That'll give us a truce with Malwa as well, and if I remember correctly, these guys are... Yeah, 158%, so we can't take them in a single war without overextension issues. So, Yeah, we're going to go ahead and start here. Maybe break up some of their relationships if necessary. Maybe get ahead with a little bit of land acquisition. And then we'll swing over to Delhi. Yeah, that way we can take more. Okay, that's what we want. So let's go ahead and declare good old imperialism. Let's also go ahead and if we go with Marwa, who will that bring in? Ooh, Transoxiana? Yeah, how about we don't? Those guys are a little bit big at the moment. I think that's an extra, 400,000 men. I'd really just not prefer to deal with that. So, Bengal, let's go ahead and declare that war. We'll break off your alliance and we'll come back for you at a separate date. I don't think we have any allies that we can call in because everyone is a subject. All right, back to imperialism. Let us go and confirm. All right, so game's just taken a hot second there while it figures out our war. No, I did not click on that, but thank you. Overextension is apparently dangerously high. Not really. That is not true, although, you know, we may potentially need a little bit of governing cap depending on how things are going. So since we can, let's just go ahead and make the most of our infinite money and give ourselves some infinite governing capacity as well. And then, do we have state houses? There's a couple that are worth it. Alright, so that'll have to do. And then let's bring our armies. We need... we're going to need a few more generals, I think. Yeah, we've only got 3 generals. That needs to be better. So let's go ahead and recruit a new fellow. That is a... could be worse. A 3622. At least he's got some siege. And then I think we'll also go ahead and... I guess you're going to be on backup duty. In fact, you know what? We'll just go ahead and throw you all the way down here because you're going to need some time to catch on up. Let's head over to Malwa with you. This other army will bring you and send you over there. These guys only have 250,000 give or take, so I'm not too concerned. And a little bit of extra siege, we'll go ahead and bring you in as backup. Yeah, we're going to try and get rid of one before the others. You know, just try and manage this as quickly and efficiently as possible. Alright, so there goes our overextension. So realistically, we do want to piece these guys out ASAP. Make sure that we're not having too much to worry about in that regard. But what have we got here? Main manpower or 2 for 60? Yes, 60 ducats for 2 free development. That is the easiest question I've come across for quite some time. And you know what? Can we upgrade some ships? There's 2 of them. Alright, well, we'll upgrade those. I don't know what they are. What are they? Light ships. Yeah, let's pull them off that fleet for now. Let's take the rest of everybody else. They seem fairly well set. We'll bring them over to... Let's see, there's 1 fort, 2 forts there that we could benefit from. Otherwise, it's fairly minimal with Bengal. So I guess we'll go ahead and swing over to Malwa. And we'll try and lay siege to them and piece them out a little bit quicker. That, I think, is going to be our best bet. Alright, so you're working on that fort. You're heading to the other one. That is fantastic. What we do need is probably some... how is our power generation going? We're focusing on admin. Okay, well, I guess that makes a bit of sense. Let's see what we'd want for a peace deal. Not because we're ready to peace out, but obviously we need to have some idea of what we're aiming for. We want to drop you as a friend from Transoxiana. Yep, that is a minimum. That'll speed up our war. And then... I don't think we care about the others. No, maybe we get rid of... Actually, we could probably piece Bengal out on their own to not come and defend you, so... Yeah, we'll do that, and then the rest will just be as much in the way of land as we can manage. Now, we need to full annex these guys, so it doesn't really matter what land we take. as long as we're taking as much as we possibly can. So we might... Yeah, there we go. A little bit, yeah, not quite the prettiest borders, but borders nonetheless. That will be necessary. And then, actually, you know what? Maybe we go... Hang on a second. See if we can work our way across. So that potentially we may have... let's see, we'll get rid of you, get rid of you. There we are. So we can work our way up to Persia. That way we can core all of that land fairly easily and still have a land bridge. Yeah, definitely not pretty in the slightest, but it will have to suffice. Yeah, alright. That'll be a goal if we can get a nice quick 100% war goal on them. A peace deal, sorry. You're autonomously sieging? No, that's fine. Let's... What are you guys doing? March on over there, thank you. In fact, you know what? Maybe we do just focus on these guys, but you know what? It's a little bit too late at this stage, I think. We're just going to go ahead and move you across. That'll be fine. With any luck, they won't try and fight us too quickly. It looks like they're fighting people. Sure. We can... Oh. Have taken control? Where is this? Oh, hang on a second. That is not appropriate. You guys, we're going to go ahead and tell you to do some good old rebel suppression. I know you've got a little bit of land to cover, but we'd appreciate it if you walked the whole way up there for us. That would be very, very nice. So go ahead and do that. Yep, they're not saying anything about avoiding strong enemies, so that is ideal. Looks like... Yeah, it looks like we're doing alright. Looks like Marwa's got a couple of troops in... Oh. Now, it looks like... What is this? Lost a claim? Oh, over in Europe. Yeah. Okay, looks like we took a whole... Alright, let's just... Wow, we really lost a lot of claims. Maybe they're against the Ottomans? Either way, it makes no difference. We're fine. Although, hang on a second, the Ottomans are getting their butt handed to them. Yeah, losing against the Commonwealth and Russia? My goodness, those guys are going to be unhappy. Yeah, they're definitely going to lose all of that land. The Ottomans are not as scary as they once were. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on some of these. Let's go with a barrage. If we can burn our way through a couple of these, we can unite and take out some of their military power. And then that will let us siege with impunity, so that is the plan. Let's see, how are we doing? Westphalia has expired. You know, no, we don't need to give them money anymore, even though it's a minimal amount. Oh, and we do have maxed out administrative power, so what can we do with this? We have no inflation. That's definitely well controlled. Do we just take the gov cap early? I can't think of what else we'd want to do. It's only developing, and taxation isn't exactly something we need. Yeah, I think we're doing perfectly fine. Let's also make sure we do go ahead and we just tell everyone to be aggressive. That'll disappear fairly quickly, I am sure. Yeah, I guess... what was I about to say? We're going to, yeah, take tech. Tech is the way we're going to go. That's how we're going to manage that. Yeah, that was a very expensive technology, but it is what it is. Alright, making a little bit of progress there on some of those forts. That's excellent. I believe if we check here... Yeah, we need one fort, maybe two more forts. Oh, no, 3 in total. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. That will be fun. We'll go ahead and march you over there. We'll march you up here for now, I suppose. We'll keep a weather eye out, but it shouldn't cause us too much trouble, I do hope. Yeah, we want to be as efficient as we can with these wars because we've only got 20 odd years left. in the game, so we're going to need to be efficient if we're going to get where we want to go. I'm pretty sure we're going to get the Rising Sun. That is fairly safe in my opinion, but at the same time too, I'm not 100% sure if we'll get the Master of India. That is a bit of a... it's going to be a harder one to achieve in such a small margin of time. Alright, now also seeing this, let's go ahead and quickly switch over. Oh, yeah, we'll make that a state. Let's also go ahead and throw on Defensive Edict. We're going to make this as hard as possible for them to lay siege to our provinces. Go ahead and do that. Defensive, throw that on there as well. So I think that that is all of those. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll move it around as we see fit. Apparently we do have some... Alright, they're trying to get us to core all of that. Well, maybe we should have made some states. Well, it's not too important at the end of the day. We're getting to where we need to go, and that is all that I care about. Alright, 49% over here. Can we take that out? No. We have lost... Oh no, we have gained another fort. Phenomenal. So let's go ahead and grab that final fort there. If we can finish up with Bengal, that would be particularly nice. Let's go ahead and get that ready. So we need... Oh, we have all of these as well. Okay, that's not ideal. Maybe this is going to be the best way to find the land that we so desire. I think that's about it. Let's just double check. We'll close. Hang on a second. Oh, and we do need that. Alright, so this is all that we need here. That's fine. 43% isn't the end of the world. Yeah, we've only got those two forts and we are all good. So that'll be fine there. Then we'll also go ahead and annul your treaty with them. So that's 53. And then we never need to return. So that is perfect. Everything else is just, well, icing on the cake. Yeah, so if we can go ahead and take out some of their armies, that would be what we want. Looks like we have a revolt going on. Sure, fine. Peasants are revolting. Nothing new there. Let's also go ahead and make sure we hand these forts off to Hungary. Wait, is Hungary the best anymore? Ooh, good question. So in our subjects, can we search? Who is a march? Actually, you know what? Here we go. So we have Hungary, who is a march, and nobody else. Okay, well then, if that's the case, I guess it's still going to be Hungary. So let's go ahead and hand that off to them. Save ourselves the trouble of having it re-sieged. So Hungary here, Hungary there, and then what else do we need? Yeah, that was just a random province. And then there was no fortification over here either. Okay. Alright. That's fine. That'll be good. Oh, and it looks like we did finally take another one, so that's fantastic. We'll make sure we do hand that over. Alright, so they have a decent number of troops. We could go for that 40,000 stack. Unfortunately, we're not going to quite get there in time. Yeah, they're now up to 238. Yeah, it looks like they've buffed up their standing army with some mercenaries, which is kind of irritating. But you know what? I don't think that they're going to be able to take this in time, so let's start marching our way around. Hopefully that doesn't draw them off that fort, but if it does, we will hopefully be... There we go. We'll hopefully be able to get that 64% in the near future, which we just got. So that is fantastic. That means we can now march you around over here. We're going to run you... We are going to run you over there. Make sure that we are reinforcing our friends, because I think they're going to break away. What is this? Wizard stability or gain cost? Honestly, cost is insignificant at best. Alright, so we've got all of those. Let's Again, make sure that our front line is as well positioned as it possibly could be. So let's march you over here just in case they're trying to doom stack. They only have 350,000 men, but it does look like they're not trying, but sorry, it does look like they are trying to avoid us. That's what they're doing, so we'll deal with what we can. All right, that was a good battle there. Malwa have lost a good couple of troops. In fact, you know what? We're not even going to bother try and take on that 41,000 yet. That fort is easily safe. So let's march you across over here. And we're going to march over there. And we're going to, more or less, try and trap them. Yeah, that's what we want. Alright, so let's see. You arrive in a couple of days. That should be fine. They did take the fort, which is terrible, but we will be there before they reinforce. So it's not the end of the world. Alright, so that's one more day done. Let's go ahead and march them on in. So they'll be there on the 19th. You, my friend, will be there on the 25th. No, let's go ahead and halve... Oh, wait a second. Before I do that, let's go ahead and consolidate our regiments. Alright. And then we're going to halve you in number. So yeah, we're going to send you over there straight away. So you'll be there on the 25th. You'll get there on the 19th. And then in a couple of days' time, we will go ahead and send them in as well as better reinforcements so we can maintain better morale. So what have we got here? Money for mercantilism or... Sure. Money for mercantilism. That is acceptable. So this is jungle. Unfortunately, we did lose that, but that is... it could be worse. Oh, and it looks like we're getting free admin power. Alright. So... how are these guys comparing? Their discipline is substantially worse than ours. Our morale is absurdly better, and our tactics are also greater. Yeah. Negative... negative, terrain... take no heed. It is, yeah. We are perfectly well situated. Let's take then our 100,000. Let's march them up over here. They're going to be very concerned with the number of troops that we bring. Oh, looks like Holland's already made its... Holland? I don't think you're one of ours, are you? You know what, let's just double check. I'm fairly sure that if I remember correctly, Holland is... Oh no, they are. They are ours. Well then, never mind. Good little vassal Holland coming in to help us out. Fantastic. Alright, let's see. We're also maxed out on diplomatic power, so I guess we'll have to try and find a way to burn that too. Let's just go ahead and buff up our... yeah, buff up our Diplo tech. It's going to cost us 625. That's only 25 above base cost, and so yeah, may as well take some naval benefits. Still got no overextension, so again, we want to handle this as quickly as possible. With any luck, this fort... yeah, it only has 100 men in the garrison, so that should be fairly easy for that to disappear. We have you, that is... Wait a second, what have we done? Why is there 160,000 men? Oh, right, of course. Marwa's troops added onto ours. Right. That should be fine. You guys... Yep, there we go. That totals what you need to be as well. Let's just go ahead and... you know what, we'll give them a month to recoup. It shouldn't really take very long for us to take it. Yeah, the siege is over here. Fantastic. So that's all we need from Bengal. So that means we can now turn our attentions elsewhere. I think what we're going to do is we're going to send our army 200,000 strong, and we're going to go over here and kick Bengal's butt. That'll be very good. And then I think we focus on Malwa. We get them out of the fight. Then we break Bengal. I think that should be very good to hear. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and we're going to march you towards the next fort. But you know what? I think we're going to have to finish this one in the next one. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.